she's an RN. But anyway, she keeps me in line, you know, when I get a little lazy and don't want to do this or don't want to do that, or get to where I get so tired where I don't want to do anything. She kind of prods you a little bit, prods you along. So I call her the boss up there. I don't know if she likes it or not, but too late now. And we had a pretty good weekend. We went up to Anna Jean Park. For those that don't know, that's up by let's go with west of Bennett. West of Bennett, between Bennett and Hawthorne, probably out there about 6-8 miles. I don't know. And we had a barbecue there, and Kent was the cook. And whenever Kent is the cook, the food's going to be good. It was fun. And then yesterday, my brother-in-law and my sister brought out brisket. Yes, brisket. And small potatoes. And they were delicious too. So it was all good day, you know. Actually, the last few days have been good. You know, I mean, had a few parties or little, I don't know if I'd call them parties, get-togethers, family get-togethers. So that was good. Lisa was home on the weekend, and if you noticed, she kind of shaved me up a little and cut my hair, which I needed badly. And it wasn't that I couldn't do it. I just didn't want to do it. Gosh, I don't know why I do that, but whatever. I also heard today Janice's sister Colleen, and she's texted a few times and checked on me, and I appreciate that. And then also her sister Julie. They're the emailing type, so they email back and forth. So, and then we went out for Friday fish on Friday, which was my dad's birthday. And I told you I'm 60. Add about 28 years to that. And he drives me to the hospital sometimes, to the doctor. And speaking of driving to the doctor, you know, I've been very, very lucky. My spouse has a job that has allowed her to take vacations, use vacation time to drive me to the doctor. My son, our middle son, was given time to get me to the doctor. There's been people all around town that's offered to drive me up there. And when I say go to the doctor, some people might not realize on YouTube that I'm talking out where we live. They have an area called the county and the city. Well, we live in the county. So for me to go to that doctor, that's 100 miles. That's 50 miles up, 50 miles back. And I had one lady, one family, offer to drive me to the doctor. And so I figured it out. It was 280 miles for a day for them to take me to the doctor. You know, and I've had several people from the area around here that's offered to take me. My daughter has drove me up there. My wife has drove me up there I don't know how many times. My father has drove me up there. Both of my sons have drove me up there. And you don't get those treatments unless you're there. So I want to thank each and every one of those. But there's a lot more. When stuff like this comes down the road, you really get to see a big picture of what's going on around you. You know, with my wife's employment, you know, they've been just fantastic. But hopefully, after these 5 days, 5 more days of radiation, and I'm back on chemo. But chemo is half the strength it was before. Right?
Right.
Half the strength it was before.
Yep.
So I'm back. I'm pretty much back on what they had started me out with. So hopefully after these 5 days, whatever test they'll do after that, I'll come back to where I won't have to be doing the running back and forth every single day thing. They have an MRI planned. That'll be October 19th, and I don't know if that'll be the first MRI or not. But then they take them MRIs and they compare them with the ones before to see what they do with their radiation and what they're going to do. So I don't know if I left anything out of here, if I lost anything. It was a nice day today. It's a nice day right now. So, anyway, I appreciate all your comments. I appreciate everybody watching, the people that are watching, and I actually, the family likes to know when I get done with the radiation, how it went that day. Did I hear any news? And I had actually planned on sending out a mass text. And then I got thinking about it and said, well, I might as well just do a video. It'd be easier than doing a mass text. It might take me 2 hours to write a mass text. It isn't 2 hours. I haven't been blabbing that long, have I, Janice?
Almost.
Almost. Probably. I need to get a new SD card for the camera. And the one I got I messed up. So maybe I'll order that tonight. As far as my bucket list goes, that motorcycle is my bucket list. I want to get out on that thing so bad. I drove it Saturday from the garage to the front porch. 100 feet. 100 feet?
Yeah, probably.
Not far. And in that little amount that I drove it, I know that I'm a long ways off from getting back on there. And I did talk to the shooter today, the guy that does the shooting.
Radiologist.
The radiologist. And he said that's not uncommon to be weak when you're on steroids and radiation and something else. And these 3 things combined, it's not uncommon to feel weak in your legs and stuff like that. But, so, I know I'll be glad when I'm off that medicine. If it wasn't for Janice, I would never get that medicine down. Hell, I couldn't keep track when to take that stuff. Plus, she knows what it all is. But, anyway, we'll throw this up, I hope. I'm sorry I threw one up earlier, so you're going to have like 2 of them come up today, maybe. I had a heck of a time. I had one that I wanted out there on Facebook, and I looked and looked and looked and looked and looked and looked, and I finally found it. Now I know why when they give you those options of putting in keywords, how important those keywords can be. Because if I would have put in a keyword, I'd have found it right away, but I didn't put in a keyword. let's just sit right back. Let's just kick right back here. Drink a little bit of coffee. I think my mom. I think my clever wife is being mean and getting mad at me. Or she's up to something. Or maybe she thinks I'm messing, playing with her here.
Maybe.
Keeping her on longer than she wants to be. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Am I keeping you up?
Yep.
What time is it? What time is it? Oh, it's 7:02. Big Bang Theory isn't on, is it?
No.
Well, you must be in a hurry to go someplace. Oh, I can tell by the look on your face you want to get the hell out of here quick. Don't you? Isn't she a great host? I just love having her on here with me.
No.
I'll cut all that out, I promise.
And you don't know how.
I can figure it out.
You will, huh?
Well, I did one time.
Before surgery.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about now, but you know what, folks? It's a pretty nice evening out here. I don't know what the temperature was. I was going to look before I came out, but I bet 75. And I hope all of our friends and stuff in Florida, I hope you're all doing well. And now I guess there's another one coming for a different area.
Maybe up the coast.
Yeah.
Jose.
I know I got a lot of. I know I have some people that watch from the coast out there, so I hope the best for you. I really do. A lot of flies around. I think they're after my scab. Yeah. The scab is getting smaller, I'm telling you. Won't be long. If I can get out on that motorcycle, I'll blow that scab off of there. Not really. It can't hurt though. Once it gets a flapping, you think it would flap, 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 and come right off. You gonna shut it off, or do you want me to? Before we go, I want to thank you all for watching. And remember, it's a great big world out there, so let's get outdoors and have some fun. Thank you.